Can't use, oh, there it is. Holy cow.
All right, let's see what happens. Keep your
This one
fingers
down
crossed.
here is the one now?
No, no. Oh, I don't know.
Well, maybe.
Oh, come on.
It's on right now.
She might show up late.
No, no, stop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been down there
understand. This is
If you still want to record the
Yeah,
volume,
lots,
yeah, I
lots.
can, just in case. Not right now, just wait.
See that gentleman that's...
Turn it back on right now.
Oh, screens are different. He's a professor
It's not doing-
One's
it's not picking
showing,
up any
one's
sound.
not.
in a high school.
There you go.
And a couple of years ago,
That's it?
It's these
No
things.
way.
It's on.
they don't...
That's
Remember a couple of years ago?
Yes.
Somebody
Yes.
donated a bunch of books I talked to.
Wait a minute, see what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the water report. Okay.
Rachel says she's gonna record it as
All
well.
right, it's 6:57, we got
We're
3
good.
minutes.
I can send out a text and find out if the audio's working.
It's not scary, it's not, it doesn't get water, and it rains hard, they got fiends going, so it stays on. They just use it for storage as far as I know.
I know it is cold. Next time sweatshirt, he's got a sweatshirt one. I was thinking that in my house.
2
when I
minutes.
left. It seemed kind of cold.
Close the door since
My sister said it as well.
Good, thanks. Well, everybody but one.
Yeah, everybody's here that's gonna be here.
Yeah, well, she was coming, okay.
Yeah.
One minute. Okay, can we do the pledge, please? pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, call the meeting to order and do a roll call, please.
Trustee Wakely?
Here.
Trustee Kranza? Trustee Lacewell?
Here.
President Bang?
Aye.
Trustee Agee?
Here.
Trustee Wolford?
Here.
Trustee Pennell?
Here.
Tom Green?
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all opposed? Okay, and a motion to approve the minutes, and these are the business meeting minutes from February 27th.
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, next, we're gonna do the bills. Okay, we have testing, water testing, $100, sewer testing, $146, phone internet, $581.62, Frontier, $382.59, building permits, $150, T-Row price for our pension program, $547.50, Strand and Associates, $377.09, Nicor, Cloud Mist, $46.33, the other Cloud Mist, $166.10, Worcester Street, $42.23, 4th Street, $50.70, the Well Water Tower, $15.80, and this is ComEd, $15.85.05, the lift station, $158.10, Well on Shadowbrook, $15.94.01, street lights, $117.35. Core and Main, our yearly software for our handheld device, $24.40. Ace Hardware, $16.35. Signature Accounting, and this was for 2 months billing, $41.06. Hawkins Chemicals, $959.05. Our annual fire extinguisher inspection, $194.50. Menards, $140.72, and operating supplies again from Menards, $88.97. Total is $13,990.26, of which $65.97.37 come out of the general fund, and $73.92.89 will come out of water and sewer. Are there any questions? Okay, can I have a motion to approve the bills?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Can I have a roll call?
Trustee Wakely?
Aye.
Trustee Kranza? Trustee Lacewell?
Aye.
President Bang?
Aye.
Trustee Agee?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Pennell?
Aye.
Okay. Next is public comments. Do we have anybody who wants to make any comments? Okay. Old business, I don't have any old business, and I don't have any new business. So next we have here is the applicant, the business license, and the liquor license for the new owner of Stumble. And the license can't say Stumble, so it's going to stay Humble Stumble, but the sign outside is still going to say to Stumble In, okay? So in case there's any confusion, I guess somebody else has the name Stumble In now, and he can't transfer the name,
If
so.
you actually look at the application, it says doing business as Stumble In, it will say DBA next to
Oh,
it, in quotations.
Say that again?
It will say it in
Oh,
quotation,
it says Stumble, yeah,
DBA, the Stumble In.
right.
Doing
right,
business.
Yeah, okay. So anyways, I want to make a motion, I want somebody to make a motion to approve, and I have a copy of his Dram Shop insurance too.
I'll
okay?
make a motion to
So,
approve Stumble
yeah.
In.
I'll second it.
All right, for the business license and the liquor license.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have you second it?
I second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, that's good. Okay, next is this waiver of the liquor license requirement for this scholarship thing that they want to do over at the Lions Club. The Stumble's gonna set up a tent over at the Lions Club, and they're gonna technically operate under the Lions Club insurance, okay? But normally, per our code, it's a $200 charge to have a one-day liquor license, like in a remote location, instead of a permanent location, and they just want to be able to waive the $200.
So you just need me to make a motion then? to waive
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I'll make a motion to waive the $200.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, so be done. They'll be happy. Next is the PTO donation for Capron Elementary. We talked about this is their fun fair, and I know we don't have items to donate, but I think last year we donated $50, right, Rach?
I believe so.
Okay, so they're asking for the same sort of thing again?
Yeah.
So can I have a motion to donate $50 to the PTO?
I'll make a motion to donate $50 to the PTO.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. And next, we have this ordinance 24-3, and these are adopting the rules and regulations for intercity buses, unscheduled drop-offs of migrants in the village of Capron, and what happens if they don't comply with the rules that we set forth. And Tom cleaned this up so that it doesn't have any reference to things like inclement weather or anything like that anymore. It's basically any day of the year, I don't care if the sun's out or whatever, this is what we're gonna adopt. And to clarify exactly what you've all seen over the last week, what you adopted at the last business meeting was an ordinance that allows the village president to declare an emergency in case something like this happens. But what this document does is it lays out the rules and regulations for allowing and disallowing that to happen. And if it happens, somebody does drop off somebody unscheduled and unnotified, etc., then the village president now has the authority to declare emergency and do what he needs to do to get the job taken care of ASAP. And that's only good for till our next meeting, and then you have to approve any further actions on it.
Well,
But we're not doing that now.
if I might, this ordinance allows you simply to enforce the ordinance against anyone who does an unscheduled, unannounced stop.
To go after
You don't even need to
the-
declare, there's no
Right.
need to declare an emergency.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
You're going after the
But,
bus
yeah,
driver.
declaring an emergency is not an easy task. We have to document a lot to declare an emergency, okay? So, I don't think I need to read this again. So can I have a motion to adopt this ordinance?
I'll make a motion to adopt the ordinance 24-3.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Let's do a roll call.
Trustee Wakely?
Aye.
Trustee Carranza? Trustee Lacewell?
Aye.
President Bang?
Aye.
Trustee G?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Pennell?
Okay. Motion is adopted. Next on the list here is our ordinance to amend our appropriations ordinance. As I explained, and when we do this at the beginning of every fiscal year, our budget, and this is basically what our budget is a guesstimate of where we're gonna be throughout the year. And I try to underestimate the amount of income we get and overestimate the amount of expenses that we incur, so that if we come out looking pretty good, chances are we'll come out looking pretty better, okay? Because I'd rather say less on the income and more on the expenses than the other way around. So what I did here, is you've all had a chance to look at this, all the numbers that are in bold black are numbers that I have changed. So basically what this comes down to, and it's pretty good news to me, the original amendment appropriation ordinance had us having a deficit of $196,000. And this has a deficit of $69,550. But it's not a deficit because it's money we still have. It's money that's transferred to allocated accounts. So we transferred $35,000 plus to the short-lived asset fund. We transferred $8,000 plus to the loan default fund, and $25,000 to the water main replacement fund. And it just about makes up this $69,000. So, and, you know, all our balances have gone up during the year too, so we're not doing, so what the law states is that I cannot exceed any line item on this budget by more than 10% without coming back to the board for approval. And I cannot at any time exceed the total amount of the budget in the whole without coming back to the board for approval. So this amendment to the original ordinance is my way of asking you to revise the original document so it's in line with what we really have done and approved. Okay? All right. Can I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Have a roll call, please.
Of course, trustee Wakely,
Aye.
trustee Kranz, trustee Lacewell,
Aye.
President Bing.
Aye.
Trustee AG.
Aye.
Trustee Wolford.
Aye.
Trustee Panel.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. All right, next on the list is the house on Third Street. Crystal talked to the mortgage holder, because obviously we've had no conversation with the mortgagee. And they basically told you that we couldn't do anything.
Well, they just said that at this time, I mean, they're getting payment, so there's nothing they can do. They're not gonna do anything, and so that they did say that there was nothing, I mean, really, technically that we can't even move forward, but I said, I don't know, that's what
No,
the
we can
attorney
move
said, that
forward,
we're
right.
moving forward.
Okay.
And it surprises me that the mortgage payment's being made.
Yeah.
It shows that there is a person, I mean, I assume it's being made by the person that we've been in contact with.
Yeah,
Yes.
and,
They choose to make the payment on the mortgage, which I guess they should, but they've also chosen to allow the property to be open, dangerous, attractive nuisance, mold, the whole bit inside, and that isn't something you need to tolerate, and there's a statute that allows you, and I've laid it out, you have the
Yeah,
memo,
right.
how to do it, and we will send notice to the mortgage company,
Okay.
yeah.
letting them know our intent to tear it down, which should cause them to contact the.
I did ask for them to do
Mortgage
that.
holder and say, what are you doing? Why,
Yeah. And by the way, she verified their phone number and their address as being correct when we sent everything. So I think the next thing we need to do is, that next step is send the letters out. So I'm assuming you'll do that?
Yeah, I'll work with Crystal on that. I might want to
Okay.
get the mortgage individual you spoke with to say, okay, our next step is, we're going to start the process of tearing it down. So you might want to reach out to your mortgage borrower.
Yeah.
And tell them to take steps, otherwise, you got a lot.
I did say that, and actually he said at this time, he's just gonna make a note in the system.
Of course.
No.
And I actually like was pretty much.
All right,
ready,
so,
like,
yeah,
please
so-
just reach out.
Wow.
It's meant by a pencil pusher.
You're hereby authorized to work with Crystal and get a letter out,
Yeah.
and we'll see what they say. Okay, next, I want to talk about
Do we
the,
have to vote on this then for you to
no,
do the next?
no, we've already voted that we're going to go ahead with this.
Yep.
But what my intention is with this is to get you people involved every step of the way, so you know what's going on, okay? So we're gonna do this, and after that, then we'll talk about the next thing we gotta do and set her all the way down the line.
Okay, thank
All right. Next, we have it's a service road, basically, it's access. We have right-of-way on Lions Club property to get to our water tower and our pump house and our well, okay? And we spend a lot of time putting gravel down on it and grading it and everything else, and it's difficult to remove snow from it in the wintertime. So I thought that, with our next paving project this year is going to be the rest of Ogden Street from Fifth Street to Worcester and the entire length of North Street. That's what we could afford this year. And I thought we could tack on and get this done too, and what we'll do is we'll do the driveway, the west driveway, and then come around the curve to in front of our pump house and our water tower, and have it, this is gonna put a 2.5-inch cap on it and be done with it. So, since it's over $10,000, I have to get your approval to do this. And I knew that somebody in this group was gonna ask me to get more than one estimate for this, so I did. So Crystal went into Justin, he was out there taking measurements and stuff for the project, because we're going through the county, because then everything is approved, and MFT is all approved, and we don't have to worry about it. And so if you look at these two quotes, Majestic gave us a quote for $16,500, and the county gave us a quote for $13,750. I really would like to do this. I don't see any reason why we can't do it. We certainly have 13 grand in our general fund that we could put towards this, and then we don't have to mess around with it anymore.
Is the township the one that we've been doing most of the stuff with?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
not township, it's.
Everything that he's paid for us, everything that's been paid since I sat here.
Has been on this
has
one.
been
Yeah,
on
it's
this
not
one,
township
yeah.
though, it's
Yeah.
county, it's Boone
Okay.
County,
Boone County.
yeah, it's the engineer.
So Justin is the county engineer. And virtually everybody in the county goes to him because they all put their projects together to get a lump sum price on the materials and the labor. So it's a lot less than if you were doing a project by project by project. So that's why he does it, and he does all the paperwork and everything. So what I'm gonna ask you for next month is I'm gonna ask for two resolutions, one to spend 125 grand out of our MFT, and the other will be the 13,750 out of the general fund to pay for this, and then it'll last a long time, it'll look much better, and it'll be easier to get in and out of there, okay? All right. All right, next, trustee Wiggly, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay, trustee Capron is not here, trustee Lacewell,
Actually, I
that's you.
do. I do have something. I don't usually have anything, but I do have something. There is a Heroes for Hope walk that I was hoping the village would be involved in. YNA Mental Health and Veterans Path to Hope have partnered together to host a 5K walk, raise awareness about veterans suicide prevention. They're hoping to raise $10,000 to be donated to Veterans Path to Hope to create mental health branch to support veterans who are struggling with mental health. They're going to be doing it at Huntley High School on May 26th at 8:30 a.m. It says 22 veterans commit suicide every day, a shocking statistic that more people need to be educated on. And our veterans must come first, and it all begins with their mental health. This fundraiser will help change lives, and you can be a part of the support. So what I'm asking is that us as trustees and the president, we show up and we pay the $20 and we walk to be aware of the suicide awareness, to be there for them. Maybe the community can come together and we can all walk together and maybe donate towards the cause. Maybe as the village, we can find some funds and donate towards the cause. I know that Veterans Path to Hope, they have means, so if you do need a ride to the event, contact me, and I can find a way to get you to the event if you want to do the walk. You can contact Crystal. She will post the information about the event to our website. Any questions you can direct to me. I am involved with Veterans Path to Hope. It's a great organization and it's for an amazing cause. So I hope that we can do some charitable fundraising for VPH.
Okay, let's, since this is not till May.
May 25th, we have some
We can
time.
bring it up in April, and then we can vote on whether we want to make a donation to them or not,
Yes,
okay?
we can think about it.
Now do your other job.
And then I can do the financial budget, yes. Let's see. So we have the general fund. $1,065,012.02. MFT has $199,103.19. Water fund is $546,353.38. Total revenue administrative original budget, $497,200. Estimated actual, $598,180.49. Total expense for salaries, original budget, $39,400. Estimated actual, $41,774.69. Total expense for office, original budget, $244,700. Estimated actual, $294,898.67. Public Works, total expense, original budget, $160,500. Estimated actual, $88,967.74. MFT, total revenue, original budget, $65,700. Estimated actual, $65,389.63. Total expense, original budget, $129,000. Estimated actual, $104,895.41. Water and sewer, total revenue, original budget, $657,000. Estimated actual, $716,469.61. Total expense, water, original budget, $352,500. Estimated actual, $265,576.21. Total expense, sewer, $490,000. Estimated actual, $528,329.37.
Okay. Thank you. And next month, these numbers are gonna change because we're gonna put the new budget in.
Okay.
So I'll go over that with you, okay? Next, trustee Agee.
As many of you know, we have planters downtown that are filled with plants every year, and they're beautiful. The two people that have done those planters for years are Art and Diane Vermette. Sadly, we lost Art back in July, and unfortunately, on March 16th, we lost Diane. I would like to gather some information about possibly having the village take over those planters so that they are still filled with flowers, and if possible, in memory of Art and Diane. They did so many things for our community, and now sadly, they both passed away. I don't have a budget at the time, but I'm putting it out there for the village and the board members to discuss.
I can give you a rough.
I fully intended to rebudget that, the same as last year, and I fully intended that Skylar's gonna take over that,
Okay,
okay?
so that was the only thing that I
Instead,
had.
maybe from English Freeway, maybe the fake flowers from Hobby Lobby would be a route to go.
What?
That's one
The
idea.
fake, the flowers
But-
from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
It's just most towns and villages that I go to seem like they have the live. And it just gives us a little classier
Yeah.
look than the other, but I agree.
That
I
is
know
one
what you're
idea.
saying.
Would
Yeah, I
save
do.
money, but it would also make the town look kind of poor and kind of.
Right.
Downtown.
That's not the kind of place that.
I know.
no, we can afford live flowers,
Alright.
we'll take care of it, okay?
That
All
was
right.
all I had.
All right, yeah, we'll take that up, well, I guess it's on the agenda, so, I would like somebody to make a motion to fund it at the same rate that we did last year.
And what was the amount again?
Roughly 250, but I can actually pull it up. But I think didn't I send it to you, Richard, or no, did I not?
No.
Okay.
You made a motion, I'll second it.
I think it's roughly
All in
250.
favor? All opposed? Okay, good. All right, next, trustee Walforth,
Nothing, just wish everybody a happy Easter ahead of time.
okay. Trustee Pinal,
Yes.
yes.
I have the water report with 3 simple items. Number 1, there was a repair done to a broken service line, which occurred at 409 West Main.
That's the last 3 houses on Main Street before you go out of town.
Secondly, the inventory has been completed to be able to move forward with ordering PLC parts. And finally, number 3, blower number 1 at the wastewater treatment plant has failed, so we are getting quotes on a replacement blower.
Okay, yeah, okay, and the PLC parts is, these are the last steps in the upgrade of the SCADA system that we installed last year at the wastewater plant. So they're putting in all new switches and everything, and this is part of the budget for next year that I'll go over with you guys next month as soon as I get it back from our accounting. They're looking over it right now, make sure everything's tidy, okay? All right, anybody else got anything? Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thanks all.
How come I was the only aye?